Hi, it's Lisa. Do your direct reports keep going to your boss? You're trying to have authority with your employees and they keep going above your head to get answers or decisions or whatever. I remember it so well and it completely sucks. So, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that I've learned in addressing that issue. So, first and foremost, you need to understand why it's happening. And the first and probably most uncomfortable piece is to look at your own behavior. Not your fault, but if it is because of something you're doing and you can alter that behavior, you've got it addressed super easy. So when an employee comes to you to talk about an issue, are you brushing them off because of being too busy or those kinds of things? They may just not be feeling heard. And so thinking about how can I fix that? Then going to your boss is another way, asking what she notices. You've noticed that they're coming to her quite a bit and you'd like to have a bit of more of an understanding of what she sees happening. And very important, talk to your employees. Ask them why it's happening. Say that you've noticed and that you're really there to provide the support to them. So what's bringing them to go above your head? So that might be that they're not feeling heard. It might be, too, that your boss and you are out of alignment. So you make a decision on something and then they go to her and she overturns the decision. Really important for you and her to align and understand what things are your decision and what things are hers, and that you're making decisions that are in the right direction for the organization. So, you can resolve those things. Once you have an understanding of what the issue is, what's causing it, then you can set out addressing it. And that might be to alter those behaviors that are not so effective. Not always easy, but something that you can work on. You can even let your employees know, hey, I know that when I'm really busy, I've been not the greatest listener. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that if I'm too busy to address a concern right then or to talk about something, I'm going to book time for us to have a call and talk about it. That sort of thing. That way they feel like they're being heard. It doesn't mean your door's always open and that you're always willing to drop everything else you're doing in order to address your employees' concerns. So, negotiate with your boss. Asking your boss to send your direct reports to you when they come to her is a really useful and important tool. So a simple way to do this is to ask her to say to them, have you talked to your boss about it? So if it was happening to me, my boss could say, have you talked to Lisa about this? Or how did Lisa respond when you talked to her about it? And then they get the message. And then the other thing that you can negotiate and agree with is that if you and your direct reports are not seeing eye to eye on something, that and that you think they might escalate, that you escalate it. Go to your boss, talk about it. Or if the employee is hell-bent on going to your boss, ask if you can come along too, because this is about resolving the issue. So that they feel like you're on their side and that you really want to be able to address it with them in partnership. So, those are a few things that might helpful. I hope that you find it helpful. If there's any questions or anything else you need, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much. Bye.